Turned over, Bjorkley Nordstrom moving in. He tried to play the pass to Tremblay. He was unselfish, and now he's getting tangled up with Gole, and we're going to have a fight. It's Gole, and it's Bjorkley Nordstrom. And Gole gets the takedown of the bigger man. He spins his helmet around, and Bjorkley Nordstrom is in real discomfort. See the punches coming in. Shirt grabbing, not many jabs really landing. There's the first right that sort of connects from Gole, and then the big roundhouse that does get through. Well, it's not a particularly heavy fall, I wouldn't say. Big round of applause for Ivan Bjorkley Nordstrom, and also the medical team providing the best possible care for him. Stephenson doesn't get any further than the red line. Big collision that sends a couple of players down, and Shudra didn't appreciate it. It was Simpson who was knocked down. I'm not sure which Panthers player it was involved in the collision. Is it Wickers? Looks like it's Kelsall. It's 14. Gole Shudra came right in on. I'm sure he's the one who's going to go to the penalty box here.
Yeah, a couple of old acquaintances through juniors. Simpson just looks up and Kelsall's already in the way. And Shudra comes in and sort of grabs him and rustles him down to the ice. No punches thrown, just a little bit of a let you know you can't really do that too much, but the hit was pretty fair, to be fair.
Through in the end, made a paddle save. That one is still loose. Can the Steelers jam it in? There's a penalty coming in here against the Panthers, but Stojanovic has kept the puck out. But we're going to have a little bit of a wrestle and maybe a through punches as well. Jana Toinen involved, and Alfaro in there too.
Yeah, Alfaro's in the middle of it again. I love to see the replay of that, how much Stojanovic's leg actually gets a hold of this puck, because there's some major battling out in front when this starts bouncing around. You'll see it come out in front here. Bouncing, surprising the first one. They're right there. You can see it, but the penalty was called. I'm not sure. The penalty was just before all of that.
I think it is against the Panthers. Their penalty box door is the one that's open.
There's the hook on the hands right there. From that angle, you can see it's the hook on the hands on Simpson when he comes in to take the puck and try and put it.
Just lost complete sight of where the puck had gone, not realising it was right there for him. Penalty behind the play. Guildford are going to go to the penalty box once more. Kyle Locke this time. Sausman wants words. I think it was Ciampini he took down. Puck is long gone. He's no longer eligible to be hit. Hook, pass out to the far side. Offside is called. And again we're going to get some post-whistle punching. Or is it just a little bit more of a grab and a wrestle? Oh, and that was a little bit of a cheeky left from Robert Dowd, and a very serious right. And down goes Gillisti. That'll be it for Dowd today. And he's had his say. And he'll get a big cheer on his way to the penalty box. In fact, not the penalty box. May as well go to the dressing room. Gillisti is going off as well. Only a minute and 39 remaining in the game.
Into the zone. Gets it right across Spencer, and now Fier and Valerand. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Fier and Valerand drop the gloves. They're tied up. There's not really many punches being thrown. But Fier looking to try and get his team going. And then gets a couple in. I don't think any landed on either man there, to be honest.
No, I think it's, two guys that, probably don't do that too much, but, someone like Fier, great for him. He's just trying to get the guys going. I think, sometimes when you don't feel it offensively, you've got to try and do something. And, I think Fier obviously, I wouldn't say instigated it, but he was probably certainly the aggressor there. But I think that's great to see, I think Danny Shute will be really happy that you can hear this crowd. And, Fier knows, Panthers haven't got much going tonight, and he's going to do what he can.
Here goes Valerand. Inside, Watling can't take the puck with him. And now we've got a real tangle, and we've got some punches being thrown with Hansen.
Yeah, Hansen and Dowd. Hansen.
Dowd.
Dowd.
The winner on that one.
Yeah. Hansen sticking up for his netminder. I think Robert Dowd coming through. We'll have a little look here. We see it before that. Robert Dowd coming through around the crease, and Hansen didn't like Dowd coming through there. And the end result.
Those hands are not just for goal scoring.
Hansen's upset about Dowd taking the netminder out after he pushes him through his own netminder. So at the end of the day, I think Hansen gets what he deserves. Jumping out of the way.
Valerand cuts inside, tried to get a shot away, but Betteridge had stuck tight to him all the way. I think he blocked the shot in the end. Here goes Henbrandt. And we've got a fight behind the play. Everything has come to a stop. We've got a 2 against 1 in the Panthers' defensive zone, and Valerand is the meat in the sandwich.
Yeah, Valerand is there, and it's Steffensen that a couple of hacks and whacks, and Valerand finally turned around and chopped him back. I'm not sure.
Well, Niskola is the first to be shown to the penalty box.
Yeah. Realistically, you'll see it on the boards coming up. There's a cross-check coming right here, coming up. There's the cross-check. Valerand turns around, gives him a little chop back on the legs, and then there's another chop on the hands. And then they come back, and that's when Valerand. And then you can see who the third man in is.
That's Niskola.
Niskola's the third man, so.
And Duggan goes down, he has to leave the ice because there's Hammond there. Ben Davis is taking, Brandt is taking exception, and Brandt is throwing bombs against Simpson. The linesmen have jumped in. Brandt not going to let that hit on Duggan go without any recourse.
Roach battling hard. The Steelers bring it out and try and squeeze one in through Dowd. Kupski had it covered. And Hoffman with a right hand.
And Robert Dowd.
And here's the old punch-up. You don't mess with Robert Dowd around these parts. Oh, Scott Allison had been proud of that one.
The good, strong net drive coming through as Hoffman continues going on here. Oh, Hoffman's going to get the extra 2. You can see right there. David Good's not happy.
Was in the neutral zone. Sheffield come back in though down the far wing to the goal line. Ciampini crawls the back door. They score. It comes out front door, and the Sheffield Steelers do tie it up. And then there's some fisticuffs in behind the net in the immediacy. Mike Kennedy's got involved with somebody. There's going to be a fight with Dowd and Kennedy. Kennedy with a couple of big lefts. Dowd a tough customer throwing right back. They've got their arms tied up now. Dowd will wrestle Kennedy down to the ice. And the Steelers do score. Then we have a fight. It's like 2005 all over again, Stu.
Chance come under pressure though. Ciampini, good play. Good stick by him, finishing his check. Greenfield opting to smother. And there's a little bit of aggro going on in front of the Steelers bench.
Here we go down at the Steelers bench.
Pare, he's locked up.
Sausman, I think it is, for the Steelers.
Sausman.
Referees have intervened very quickly in this one. It didn't really get going.
Walling as well.
It was well behind the play, so I don't think we had it on the camera angle, but
yeah, I missed out what was going on off the play.
Yeah, the puck was up at Greenfield.
And then you can see the little bit of
It's probably coming back. You can see Jackson Whistle's just kicked out a stick, and it was probably, I think, Patrick Watling. Remember, he was down just in front of Whistle's net, and that looks to be his broken stick. So Aaron Fox having a big conversation here with the refs. I think they're leaving that stick, the Steelers, to try and just show it off as much as they can to the referees to try and show them how did his stick get broke if it wasn't a penalty.
Yeah, Nick going in. He's not happy. Nick's ready to go. He drops him to Sausman. Oh, and Roach.
Roach is going as well.
Roach has had enough.
It's Valerand for the Steelers.
Valerand. Kieran Long as well.
Long and Sausman are going. No.
So Sausman's been involved with 3 players.
Referees intercepted that one.
Roach. It's not often you see Roach.
Valerand is still on top of a giant. I think it is Valerand.
Valerand's on top of Roach.
Dropped on top of Roach. The referee's trying to get him off. Roach is wanting to go again.
Yeah.
Got a Tilly in Belfast, boys.
Tanzy wearing the blood jersey. And now we're going to have a fight. Well, Pare and Tanzy. Pare's not afraid of anyone, and Tanzy's a big, big unit. Pare is going to take a couple of right hands, but he gets a right hand into his own. This is playoff hockey at Braehead. Pare puts the big man down, and he comes right back up. Pare stays with him, switches to the right, and now back. He's got a bit of a grapple on Tanzy. Tanzy eats another one, eats another one, eats another one, as Pare and Tanzy with a wonderful tilt. 2 big, strong men going toe-to-toe, and Felix Pare saying, "Get on my back, Purple Army. Let's go!"